Hey guys, it is NCS Fan 001 here for the road to my 804th Platinum Trophy. Today's game is the PS4 version of the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. So this game was an absolute blast to play, at least it was on PS5 because that's where I played it first. PS4 version, a little bit less so, simply because I had already done the PS5 version. The PS5 version is a better version. But I mean, it was still kind of fun playing the PS4 version again, or just playing the version at all, because I absolutely love Star Wars Battlefront. Those of you who don't know me, this is one of my all-time favorite games, or at least Battlefront 2 is, so getting the chance to play it again on PS4, PS5, and actually earn trophies for it has just been an absolute blast. And also, the Platinum Trophy is actually really quite easy, which was kind of surprising. Like, I didn't know it was going to be as easy as it is. So there is our last trophy right there, Marshal Commander. That is the Platinum. So we will go ahead and, well, actually, I'm going to have to finish out this match later just to make sure that my marker saves. But regardless, we're going to go over to trophies here. So, yeah, it's a fairly easy Platinum Trophy, and it's fairly quick to do if you know what you're doing. But the PS5 version I played 100% legitimately, did a video streaming series of it and everything, where I did everything, or almost everything, just by like actually playing the game normally, playing Galactic Conquest, Instant Action, streaming all of it. This version I did admittedly boost a lot of, just self-boosting with a second controller, because that made it a lot faster and a lot more simple, just because I'd already done it once, so I didn't feel the need to really do all the extensive stuff a second time. So when it comes to the Platinum Trophy, you have to reach General Rank, which requires you to get about 300 total medals, which you're going to get naturally while going for the other trophies. So a majority of the trophy list simply requires you to get 64 of every type of medal. That's how you're going to get these silver trophies. So to get a Frenzy medal, you have to get 12 kills in a single life with the rifle, though it becomes 9 once you get to 32 medals, and all the other ones also become easier once you reach 32 medals. For Regulator, it is 8 kills with a shotgun, or 6 once you reach that certain mark. Demolition, this is the one that I never did on the PS2. For this one, you have to get 4 critical hits on a vehicle in a single life, or 3 once you get to a certain number. But this one's actually very easily farmed by playing with no AI at all on the Hoth map during Galactic Civil War. And you play as the rebels, and you just keep blasting the AT-ATs because they won't actually shoot back at you or anything as long as you set it to 0 AI. So that is by far the easiest way to do this, and I might go do that someday on the PS2 version. I don't know. We'll have to see. Marksman is headshots with the sniper rifle. This one is pretty easy as well. It's just, headshots with the sniper rifle, 6 normally, 4 once you get to the later levels of it. This one did take me a little bit longer to farm just because the sniper rifle is a little bit cumbersome to use overall. It's not usually a one-shot kill. Gunslinger is 6 kills with a pistol, or 4 once you reach that medal number. That's fairly straightforward. The Technician medal, this one is just slicing into a vehicle. This is probably the second most annoying medal behind the rocket launcher one, just because it can take a little while to slice into vehicles and you might die in the process. Though I think this game does have a cheat code menu that you can access, so if you wanted to do that and have like invincibility and infinite ammo, I think you can do that. I never used it though, I never tried to use it. And then Guardian, War Hero, and Endurance all have to do with earning a certain amount of points in a single life. Endurance is the lower level one, it's like 8 to 12 points in a life. I don't remember the exact numbers though. Guardian is like 12 to 16, and War Hero is like 30 or so. I don't remember the exact numbers. But overall, none of them are particularly hard, especially if you're self-boosting, because what you can do is you can go to a map like Megiddo that has everything set up for you, play the Clone Wars version of it. Then once you're playing the Clone Wars version, just have your other second controller plugged in, have them just sit somewhere, and you just repeatedly kill them over and over again to get medals. You can only get one of each type of medal every 30 seconds, or excuse me, you can actually only get one of each type of medal per life, and they last for 30 seconds, so if you were to die and then start again within like 20 seconds, it wouldn't count, if that makes any sense. There are a few miscellaneous trophies in the game. There are 2 related to Star Wars Battlefront 1. With these, you have to knock a hero off of a map, which is best done on the Bespin landing pads, I think is the name of the map. This one's a little bit tricky to do just because it's very, very random. It took me like probably 10 minutes to get on each version. Basically, you're just going to take a rocket launcher troop and just keep shooting at the hero or the villain wherever they spawn at and just keep shooting them until they hopefully fly off the side. This one's much easier. You can do it on Hoth, and you actually are supposed to sort of do it during the campaign anyway, so you might get it there naturally. But you just fly around the AT-AT with a partner in your snowspeeder, and they will eventually grapple onto it, and you just fly around it a few times, and you will take it out. These are all medal related, so once again, just if you get 64 of each medal, that's how you get most of your trophies for Platinum. You also have to finish all of the campaigns in the game. The Clone Wars campaign is pretty short. It's only like 7 or so missions. This is Battlefront 1, by the way. And then the Galactic Civil War is longer and a little bit tougher, but it's still not that bad. You can also play all these on the easiest difficulty, so it makes it a lot easier. Battlefront 2's campaign, I remember struggling with a lot when I was a kid, but if you're here on the new version of it, you can play it on the easiest difficulty. It's not too hard. There's 1 or 2 hard missions in there where you might fail once or twice just because you run out of lives, because your AI teammates might do something really stupid because they're not particularly smart. The Clone Wars and Galactic Civil War campaigns are each probably like 1 to 2 hours. Like, I'd say Clone Wars is probably like hour and a half. Galactic Civil War is probably about 2 hours. Battlefront 2 is probably about 2 to 3 hours total because you can actually skip the space battles and it won't void any of the trophies, which is really nice. And like I said, there is some kind of cheat code menu, but I never actually used it. There was no real need to. So, let me go ahead and sync up our trophies. But yeah, it was a great time playing through this game. I especially love the PS5 version. PS4 version was fine, but now I can at least get it off my hard drive. Alright, so with that, level 864, 94%, 28,189 total trophies, 804 platinums, 5,323 golds, 7,555 silvers, 14,507 bronzes. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I especially hope you enjoyed the Platinum Trophy number 800, where I actually, really played the entire game on live stream and had an absolute freaking blast with it. So thank y'all for watching. If you did enjoy, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you guys back here real soon for another trophy video.